This video is for the person who really wants to buy a home, but they are not sure where to start. Let's start right here. First things first, grab your piece of paper and I want you to split the paper in half and I want you to put wants on one side and needs on another side. And at the bottom, the last 5 lines, I want you to leave a little room and I want you to put my why. Now let's talk about this. So when we think of what we need, right? How many bedrooms do you need? How many bathrooms do you need? Do you need a fence for the dogs? Do you need a particular location, a particular school district? Do you need a particular type of home? Maybe it needs to be handicap accessible. Maybe it needs to be conveniently located near all the shopping centers or near your job or, whatever it may be. I want you to think of those needs. And then I want you to think of those wants, like that swimming pool, right? Okay. Or you want an open concept with big windows, right? Meaning that if we found a home that checked all the needs and maybe it didn't have big windows, it's still okay, right? But if you felt like those windows were going to be a deal breaker, then they actually should be on the need. But don't get carried away with the needs, because you're going to create a unicorn and it's going to make it harder to find, which is okay if you're willing to wait. But if you're not, let's get realistic. Now, at the bottom, when we talk about our why, your why is your reason for wanting to buy a home. So it may be, I want to buy a home because I want stability for my children, or I want to buy a home because I want to build equity, or I want to buy a home because I'm tired of renting. I want to buy a home so I can have more privacy. I want to buy a home because I have moved around my whole life and I want a home. I want to settle in one place and just stay here for a while, right? Whatever the case may be, you can't be wrong. And the reason we do this is because once we start the process, things will happen, feelings will happen, emotions will happen. The lender is going to request so many documents from you, and this is not to scare you, this is to tell you like everything's okay, but the lender is going to request so many documents from you, and maybe you're going to turn in something and it's not right. And you spent 2 hours looking for this document, and then the lender comes back and he says, well, this is not what I need. We need blah, 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 blah. So now you're frustrated. You're like, you know what? I just cancel the whole contract. I'm done. But your why says you want to buy a home because you're tired of renting, right? Okay, so that is our reason to keep going. That is our reason that we're not going to lose sleep and we're not going to stress. What is for us will be for us. Agreed? Agreed. All right, so I hope this video helps someone out there. If there's anything that I can do for y'all, feel free to message me. I'm here.